Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with an Empties video. Empties from my kitchen. These are going to be the things that I just ate. I don't think that needs a lot of explanation. But before I get started, I'm doing this in collaboration with my good friend, ElleIsForLiving. I love her dearly. She is very special to me. If you don't know her by some odd chance, go check her out for sure. We eat very similarly. She may go a little lower carb than I do. I am Atkins maintenance. I've been Atkins for 20 years. I'll link some diet videos down below if you want to know more the ins and outs of my diet. But I'm just going to jump right into this and we'll go through my trash so I can throw it away. Okay, the first empty from my trash is this gigantic Folgers Black Silk. This is my absolute favorite coffee. I love it. I like it better than any kind of fancy coffee. The Black Silk is the perfect amount of strong. I like it pretty strong. This is bold with some legs, but yeah, weak coffee makes me mad. So this is nice and bold without being too strong. It's not bitter. Okay, next, I have some bacon, and I always get the pre-cooked. This is pre-cooked. I get it from HEB, and it's delicious. And I just stick this in the microwave for some good protein in the morning. You know, why do we all eat bacon? It's delicious. I have a carton of eggs, and I eat an egg every single day. Air fry or boil 18 of these at the first of every week. Put them in a Ziploc in the refrigerator. Every single morning I get 1 or 2 boiled eggs for snacks. Great quick protein. If I'm not doing that, I am scrambling these or frying these. And I will tell y'all, I just had my cholesterol checked. It's perfect. Okay, next, y'all, I may take a picture and insert it here of how many of these I have in my pantry. I eat these before the gym. I eat these after the gym. I eat these for afternoon snacks. I eat these all the time. Sometimes I get a handful of craisins with them. Sometimes just this. I love my cocoa almonds. I depend on those heavily. Next, I have my decaf because my Folgers Black Silk is my first coffee in the morning. And then the rest of the day is decaf. And this is my absolute Holy Grail favorite decaf ever. This is the San Antonio blend from HEB. Now, no, not everybody has an HEB. You can get these online, and I'm going to link it down below. This is cinnamon, chocolate, and vanilla. Smells like the holidays to me. I drink this all year long, but I really ramp this up in the wintertime. I just love it. Okay, next, I have an empty box of Splenda. This is my sweetener of choice. Now, I'm not saying this is the healthiest, but if I'm being honest and literal, I probably have about 6 of these a day, and I love my Splenda. I love it. Then I always have giant coffee mate going. I have this in every single cup of coffee I have. I don't count this in my carbs. I don't count this in my calories. It does not ever chunk me up, and I drink about 4 or 5 cups of coffee and decaf a day. And I always have this. Okay, next, this was Hamburger Meat. I always make 2 pounds of hamburger meat, and I keep it ground up, cooked in the fridge. And I make my family meals with it, and then I make for myself, usually taco soup. Sometimes I put it over salads. It's delicious like that. Make a great big salad and put hamburger meat over it. You just do a million things with hamburger. You got your protein. I have an empty Velveeta because I always keep queso made. Queso is a cheese dip, and I will spoon this over eggs. I will spoon this over taco soup. I will spoon this over something called Mexican mess. I will link that recipe down below. I use this all the time. My kids love it. My husband loves it, and I can eat this. It's pretty much 0 carb. Then I have an empty Land O'Lakes butter, and y'all, I used to live on spray butter. I've thrown it all because it's made out of soy, and I don't know if that's good for me or not. The studies are conflicting to me. So I threw that out, and I only use real butter. In the Land O'Lakes, this is my favorite. I have an empty Laughing Cow. I always keep about 5 of these in my fridge. I've spread this over gluten-free toast and put an egg on it. At night, I will put 2 of these on top of taco soup or Mexican mess or salad. I'll put a couple of these on a plate and dip an apple in it. They're pre-measured little pie-shaped wedges of cheese. They have them in different flavors. Just put them on anything. Okay, then I have an empty Splenda Naturals. I'm not replacing this, and I will tell you why. This was my go-to. I was so excited about this because it has stevia, which I think is the healthiest option. But it also, my sister cousin Rebecca told me, it also has erythritol in it. I don't know what that is. She said, be careful with that. That could set off your blood sugar. And I think it was. I think this was patching me up and setting off my appetite. So I've had this on videos. So I've changed my mind about this product. If you are using this, watch it and make sure it's not setting off your appetite. It really did mine. I can't drink straight stevia though. That aftertaste, no. Okay, I have an empty Eckrich jalapeno cheddar sausage. In the morning, I get 2 boiled eggs, mash those up, put mayonnaise in it, whatever you like in your egg salad. And then I would warm up one of these jalapeno cheddar sausages. Delicious. Put a little blueberries in there with it for some sweet or whatever fruit you want. That is a delicious, easy, low-carb breakfast. Okay, then I have Milton's gluten-free cheddar cheese crackers. I want to say about these are gluten-free. They are not carb-free. I have to be careful with these because these have 21 grams of carb per serving, and they're delicious. They're as delicious as any normal cracker. If you're toying with gluten-free, these are delicious. These are my favorite gluten-free cracker. Then I have an empty Udi's. This is gluten-free bread. It's delicious. I will tell you, one loaf of this lasts me over a month. I do not eat much bread. I mean, hardly ever. I did this morning. I ate a piece of bread, put an egg on it, and I like to do that because my carbs are so low the rest of the day. I like to get a little carb. I'm not low carb. I am maintenance, 50 to 100. So one piece of bread ensures me that I get some sugar in my life. So this lasts me a good month though. I don't eat a lot of bread. If I'm eating bread, I don't have fruit. If I'm eating fruit, I don't have bread. It's one or the other. I pick my sugars, my carbs. I have Cool Whip, y'all. All the time, every single night, I get a cup of decaf and I put this in it because that makes me feel like I'm having a treat. So I like this in my coffee. I don't count the carbs in it and I don't count the calories in it, and I put a pretty good amount, and it does not chunk me up, and it makes me just feel like I'm getting a little treat. I would always have an Atkins empty every 4 or 5 days. I will take these to the gym and eat one after. I take them to run errands. If I'm stress eating and I'm going to grab something, I grab this instead. This does nothing to my blood sugar. I'm not bloated the next day. You'd have to pry these out of my cold dead hands. I have Cascade in here because I wanted to tell y'all, I used to use the little pods. They are so expensive. And let me tell you how much more time this takes. None. It does not take me any more time to grab this and pour it in. I keep it handy. I keep it pointing this way out. I pull it out, pour it in. It takes literally a millisecond longer. And I can't tell you how much money I'm saving with my Cascade powder. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out all the Atkins. I have a peanut caramel cluster bar. Y'all, I think these are O'Carroll's favorites too. These are like a payday dupe. They're delicious. Another coconut, a 10. Then I have the chocolate covered almonds, perfection. And these are only 140 calories. Then I have a decaf. And this is my main. This is my main squeeze all day long. This is what I have going. I've got one right now. I always have a decaf going because sometimes you just want, not you, sometimes me, I just want something to do with my hands. And if I'm not drinking something, I'm going to be eating something, so I'm drinking something. And I will tell you, if you're going to drink coffee like I drink coffee, also check with your dentist about teeth bleach because I have to bleach my teeth a lot. Another one of my mains are these pistachio mix. I plow through these, y'all. I literally have about 3 in there. I go through one of these about every 2 weeks. Okay, then my milk of choice, and I have a couple of things that I don't eat, but my family does. And I wanted to show you those because I've had a couple of people say, what does your family eat? They eat normal. I have an empty jug of milk. I don't touch this. This turns to straight sugar. But I would drink this all day long. This has 1 carb. It's the unsweet. Unsweet, 45 calories. Be so careful with that because the sweet stuff tastes like a milkshake. 45 calories. I drink this all day long. And twice on Sundays. I love it. And then I have another Atkins that looks like a raccoon shoved it in there. And that is the caramel nut chew bar. These are a Snickers dupe, and I love these. These are delicious. I like these with a handful of those pistachio blend nuts for the sweet and salty. These are delicious. Again, are they the healthiest? My history shows me I'm going to have something. And if it's not this, I guarantee you it's going to be a Reese's. It's going to be something. So better this than something else. Have an empty Cascade ice. These are so delicious. I cannot even tell you. They're sweetened with Splenda. This is my favorite, the pink grapefruit. I also like the coconut. My family loves them. These are delicious. Then I have an empty coleslaw. I keep coleslaw, a huge bowl of it, Tupperware, made in the fridge, and it's my sweet. I put it on top of my taco soup. If you cook out on the grill, I love to have my husband cook steaks out on the grill, real spicy, and then put it with coleslaw. delicious. Anyway, that is all of my kitchen empties. So y'all go over and see what Elle has been using up in her kitchen. I'm going to do the same. Y'all let me know some of your favorite low and healthy carb foods that you keep in your kitchen all the time. If you enjoyed this video, if you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.